I started in 1999. I grew up in Washington State. Washington State's not known as a hockey hotbed in the nation here, and so there weren't any opportunities to play as a kid growing up. The league that I play for now is called the Tech Rec Hockey League, and the tech part of it is made up of a lot of technical professionals here. There's actually some friends that were from Microsoft who had heard about the league here. Some folks in Microsoft actually started the league. When I heard about the league, I figured since I was a technical professional, this seemed like quite the perfect match here. So I actually looked into the league, and it took me a couple of seasons before I was actually able to join the league. The league that I'm actually in is actually what's called a draft league, and by that, all the players in the league are drafted into teams every season there. So your team changes from season to season. This particular season, I happen to be playing on a team called the Bruisers, and I play left wing. The games are actually scheduled for an hour and a half. Being the adults here, they let the kids play at reasonable hours. It depends on how many people show up for a particular game there as to how much ice time you actually get. Score doesn't really matter in our league because it's a draft league here. So there are 4 teams. All 4 teams have to qualify for the playoffs here. We have a format here where we have a consolation and a championship game, and all 4 teams end up competing for that. So really, the regular season doesn't really matter. We have a saying in the regular season that if we skate really hard and do really well, we'll qualify for the playoffs, but in the end, it doesn't really matter. There are a number of memories, as someone who learned as an adult who doesn't have a whole lot of skills at the moment there. Every time I happen to get lucky and have a puck bounce off my stick and into the goal, that's pretty memorable there. Every time I run into somebody, it is a no-check league, but that doesn't mean we don't run into each other a lot here. So some of those hits are even harder than anything else that I can remember in my life. So it is co-ed, so we have males and females out there. Contrary to popular belief, some of the better players and the more skilled players and some of the toughest players are the females in our league there. It is for all adults here, with the emphasis on recreation. So, in our league, the skill ranges from people who have grown up playing it as little kids and now they're in their professional lives and want to play here, all the way down to folks like me who learn how to play it as adults here, who don't possess a whole lot of skill. Everybody in this league is well aware that it is a recreational hockey league. We're technical professionals. We have other lives there. And so no one really takes it too seriously there. So because it's a draft league, every team has got a balance of really, really good players and not so good players there. And so, yes, it's a lot of fun when the really skilled players on your team pass it to you there, but on the other hand, it can be not a whole lot of fun if you're always going up against a really skilled defenseman who's been playing for his entire life here. And because of the recreational nature of our league here, a lot of folks realize that, and so the skilled players end up picking on each other there, and they leave sort of the rest of us to fight it out amongst ourselves, if you will, here. So it's not highly competitive here. It is fun having a balance of folks with good skills there, but it's not like you're always competing against somebody with way more skills than you who's always stealing the puck away from you, for example. There's no real favorite part. It's a lot of fun warming up for the games. It's a lot of fun when you're actually out there skating and competing there. Part of the time when you're competing, you're getting so tired that all you can think of is it's time to get off of the ice here. But I would say that, there's a number of folks in this league who have played in the league like myself for a long time. A lot of it is about the game. I would have a lot of fun playing the game wherever I am. again, hockey is one of those where, if anything, you can just get out there and skate and have a lot of fun there. And even if you don't touch the puck a whole lot, you're out there skating and you're out there moving. It is fun.